Yo, what's going on? It's Joe back here again with another vid here on Joe Talks. And yeah, Dolphins, Mike McDaniels, y'all might, hey, the relationship between y'all might be over. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see so unless this game was just a fluke or whatever you want to call it, but it didn't seem like it was. Um, and they just start winning games and make the postseason and all that. I wouldn't be surprised if Mike McDaniels is fired by middle of the season, unless they have that turnaround. It's still early, but it looked pretty bad. Um, Mike McDaniels came in, had a really good offense that people weren't used to, a really fast, a lot of motions, offense that a lot of people just weren't used to, didn't really understand. Well, over the years, teams have caught on, teams have learned to read the keys and all the fakes and all that. And yeah, the offense does not look like how it used to, you know. And I'm also gonna say this, Tua is not how he used to, In my opinion, I feel like Tua should hang it up. I'm gonna be honest. Or unless it's just Mike McDaniel's system that he's just not getting, but he got it. He got it before, like back a couple years ago, they were good. They were really good, bringing in guys. They ended up bringing in Tyreek, Ramsey. Like the team was looking good. It just didn't. It just didn't happen. But yeah, I just don't know if Tua's just not getting it anymore. But I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like he should hang it up. All them concussions, all them hits. Yeah, man, he turned the ball over, what was it, 3, 4 times, 2 picks, I think. You know, he just and then it was kind of funny. I seen this thing trending with his name plate on saying Tua turned the ball over. I was like, dang. But yeah, it's just not looking good for the Dolphins. And it's kind of crazy because they were one of the teams. They were one of the teams talked about going up against Mahomes and possibly taking Mahomes down and all that. And then the last 2 years, and then last year, so you can't use last year saying Tua wasn't playing. Tua played most of the season last year. They just couldn't get it done, especially in their division. Their division isn't that tough, and they couldn't get in last year. So, and then especially this year, last year their defense wasn't completely bad or ass, whatever you want to say, but this year their defense just could not stop. What was it, 33-7, 33-8, whatever the score was, it really doesn't matter. Just know it was a blowout. Made Daniel Jones look like an all-star. But to be honest, Daniel Jones isn't bad. We all seen him perform in New York when New York low-key fumbled the bag. Instead of giving the bag to Barkley, they gave it to Jones. Y'all seen how that turned out. But, I mean, y'all seen Daniel Jones can ball. I just think he has to be in the right system and right situation. I'm not sure what happened, though, with the Giants to where he just fell apart that next season after getting paid. But yeah, I think Daniel Jones still has potential in my opinion. He ain't bad, but I mean he's no superstar, and he was out there looking like a superstar. So the Dolphins, the offense can't get going anymore. And now the defense is now the defense can't stop nobody, can't do nothing. Man, what's going on? And then honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised. So I wouldn't be surprised, say they end up firing Mike McDaniels, and they end up, just cleaning house, because Tyreek is already talking about leaving. They already traded Jalen Ramsey to the Steelers. He's already gone. Tyreek wants to leave. Why not try to trade him, get some draft picks, or maybe get some players, whatever, and then just try to rebuild, hire in a new coach. And then Tua, they're kind of stuck with Tua. They just paid him big money at the start of last season. His contract just started, and what was it, a 3-4 year? I think it was a 4-year contract. So unless they want to eat that loss and trade him or whatever, Tua's gonna be the guy for the next what, This will be the next, what, 2, 3 years for sure. So, unless another team wants to pick it up, and a lot of teams are desperate. Tua isn't bad, but he's just not the same, man. And I don't know if it's the offense now, but he got it before. They were good before. So I don't know what happened. I think, all the concussions, and it's sad to see because Tua, man, when Tua was hot, when Tua was on it, he was on it, That's why Tyreek wanted to go there. Tua was on it, and just after all them concussions, them hits, man, wears you down, especially in the head, mentally messes you up and all that, man. That's, it's just unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know. For in my eyes, like I just stated, I see them honestly rebuilding, but rebuilding with Tua, but getting a new coaching staff, trading Tyreek, getting some draft picks. I'm not sure what they got for Ramsey, if anything. That I'm not 100% sure of, but I mean, y'all Dolphins fans probably know. But yeah, it's crazy, man, to just see the decline. And it's unfortunate because, Mike McDaniels, they were all like, oh, Mike McDaniels, the new hottest head coach, no one can stop his offense, his speedy offense. Well, yeah, that's facts. Say they can get open and get the ball, they're gone, Say Tyreek, Moisture, Waddle, all them guys, man. Say they get in open space, they're gone. Just, they have to be able to get into open space in order to do that, and they haven't been able to do that. But yeah, that's just my opinion, honestly. Unless they have a big turnaround, unless they go, I don't know, unless they make the playoffs or unless they go on a winning streak from honestly, just not have a losing season. Honestly, say they make the postseason, then everything might be all right. But say they go another season where it's a losing season and they don't make the playoffs, I honestly see them cleaning house. But that's just my opinion. What do y'all think, especially y'all Dolphins fans? I'm curious to know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this vid. Check out the other vids on screen, And then I'm also curious, is that good? Could they trade Tyreek and get some picks? Let me know. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace.